Verstappen, the sport's youngest competitor, arrived at the age of 17 and pushed his car, his rivals, and the sport's record books to the limit. With his instinctive racing style, the baby-faced Dutchman with the heart of a lion grabbed the Toro Rosso, and then the Red Bull by the horns. How he was making such rapid strides? Let's dive in and know more. Hey F1 friends, welcome back to your favorite channel, F1 Exclusive. In today's video, we are going to talk about why all F1 drivers hate racing Max Verstappen. So without any further ado, let's get started. With an opportunistic but controlled drive on debut for Red Bull in Barcelona in 2016, F1's youngest point scorer quickly became its youngest race winner at the age of 18 years and 228 days. Another stunning drive in Brazil from the back of the pack to the podium on a treacherous wet track kept the accolades coming. Verstappen's no-holds-barred attitude and tough defending have occasionally gotten him in trouble with his peers and paymasters. However, the mistakes that initially harmed this potential have given way to maturity, while the bravado and energy that make him a blockbuster talent have remained, and the victories have continued to pile up, culminating in his first F1 driver's title following that already legendary final round showdown with Lewis Hamilton in 2021. Racing runs in his blood. As the son of former F1 driver Jos Verstappen and super-fast karting mother Sophie Kumpen, Verstappen remains close to his family despite moving out of dad's house to live in Monaco. And while he's not afraid to speak his mind, he can still be surprisingly shy. With Verstappen becoming the Netherlands' first world champion at the age of 24, the expectations for the next generation's leading light are sky high. But with Verstappen, the sky is the limit. Max Verstappen, the reigning F1 world champion, led the most laps en route to a dominant victory at the Belgian Grand Prix on Sunday, which made him just the second driver in the history of F1 to win 2 consecutive races from starting positions of 10th or lower. The race was held at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. It was Verstappen's 3rd consecutive race win, although none of them had come from pole position. It also sets him up to potentially do something in this coming Sunday's Dutch Grand Prix, which will be held at Circuit Zandvoort, and in his true home race that he has never done in his career, win 4 races in a row. Before the year 2021, Verstappen had never been victorious in successive races. His first streak of this kind was a 3-race winning streak, which included a win at Circuit Paul Ricard and 2 wins at the Red Bull Ring. However, the streak came to an end when he collided with Lewis Hamilton on the first lap of the race at Silverstone, which is famously known as the collision of the century. Earlier this season, he added another 3-race winning streak to his resume, beginning with a victory at Imola for the 2nd year in a row, followed by a victory in the very first race ever held in Miami, and culminating with a return to the top step of the podium in Barcelona for the first time since achieving his first career win in May of 2016. Max Verstappen used to make his F1 competitors crazy by passing them in the braking zone and cutting in front of them. Verstappen's infuriated his competitors and caused them to hate him in the past. During the Race All-Star Cup esports competition, Palmer divulged all relevant information while providing commentary on 2 precarious scenarios involving Sebastian Montoya. There have been times when Max Verstappen has gotten on the nerves of his F1 competitors. Palmer responded by saying, well, there were 2 incidents. This is the first one with Gabby Chavez, side by side through 8 and 9, and that just sent Chavez careening off at a rate of knots over the grass and into the wall. And then here, he covered way too late. Priaulx is having his own battle, and then bam, comes right across into the braking zone. No way, that's a big no. That's what Verstappen used to get told off for in F1, and all the other drivers hated him for it. And Montoya, to be honest, is the master of his own downfall there, said the commentator. Jenson Button, the champion of the 2009 F1 season, praised Verstappen for his success in the Real Racers Never Quit series, which he recently won. Verstappen is a huge fan of esports himself and recently won the series. In Formula 1, Jolyon Palmer competed against Max Verstappen for a period of 2 years. Button lauded the way the Red Bull driver threads the needle when it appears as though he's lost control of his vehicle. He stated, I didn't race with him for many years, but seeing his performance in tricky conditions, like in Brazil in 2016, was impressive. What he can do with the car. I mean, that is just out of this world. Every time he arrives at turn 1, he appears to be completely out of control. And by the time he turns into turn 1, any other driver would have crashed 5 times. But he doesn't let it get too close to any of the other vehicles, and he manages to thread the needle. If you have greatness, people will definitely hate you. This is life, and Verstappen knows this, and that's why he is unstoppable. What are your thoughts? Do let us know in the comments below. And it's time to wrap up. Subscribe if you want more videos like this, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video.